Deontae Johnson just got traded to the Ravens.
What was that?
What the hell, bro?
What the hell, bro?
This is a joke. Obviously, I'm not happy about this. Definitely not thrilled. The Ravens offense just improved a little bit. Deontay Johnson is an upgrade over Nelson Aguilar. So their top three, it's DJ, Zay Flowers, and Rashad Bateman, along with their tight ends. They got Derrick Henry. Like, that's good. We could legit admit that's a pretty decent offense. Those are some good surroundings for Lamar Jackson. We know Deontay Johnson, he has his shortcomings in his game, but when we were talking about the Steelers trading for a receiver, I would have loved to have Deontay Johnson back. I would have loved to have traded for him before this trade deadline. Give up a late-round pick just like the Ravens did. I mean, the Ravens really didn't even do that. It was a late-round pick swap. They gave up a fifth-round pick to get Diontae, but the Panthers also sent him back a sixth-round pick. Yeah, I would have loved to have Deontay Johnson back with the Steelers. But obviously that whole 2-year rule where if you trade a player to a team, you can't trade back for that player within a 2-year period. We were never going to get Deontay Johnson back unless we figured out a loophole or some 3-team trade. But now he's a Raven. Not happy, man. Definitely not happy. This isn't good. I'm not like stressing out about it though, because the Steelers over the last 2-3 years, we have done well against the Ravens. We have done well against Lamar Jackson. So them adding Deontay Johnson, I don't think puts them over the edge against us or anything like that. It improves their offense. Sure, they have some nice pieces. Obviously, adding Derrick Henry this offseason helps them and all that. But we're the ones on top of the AFC North right now. We're the ones sitting at 6-2. The Ravens are the ones that are losing to the Browns and going back to week 2, the Raiders. So, I ain't stressing about it. Obviously, we know the Ravens, they're a good organization. They're a good team. But this doesn't put them over the top against us or anything like that. Because, again, if Russell Wilson continues to play like Russell Wilson has been playing these last 2 weeks, we're good. I'm confident. I ain't stressing about it. We got a guy, man. We got a guy that can duel it with the best of them. If Russ keeps playing like that, we got prime Russ pretty much. And you know what that means. You're in legit contention. Week in and week out, you got a chance. Week in and week out. Now, our defense needs to step up. No doubt, going forward. No doubt. They're going to have to step up against this Ravens team whenever we play them. But Russ is balling right now. Russ is balling. If he keeps it up, he's got a case that he's the best quarterback in the AFC North. So, again, what are we stressing about then? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. But with these AFC teams, not only the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Bills, and then also the Jets. I don't know if we should be stressing about the Jets that much after they lost to the Patriots. But with all these teams making some big receiver moves, that still leaves the Steelers as the odd man out to make a corresponding move, to add another piece, to add another receiver. Still haven't done it. After yesterday's game, I'm a little bit more confident in what we have. But I also did say it yesterday that adding a guy wouldn't hurt at all, especially if you just want to talk from a depth standpoint, then yeah, we probably should. So there is still a Darius Slayton out there. I saw a report that said the Giants are going to have to be blown away by an offer to trade him. Give me a break, bro. DeAndre Hopkins is going for a 5th-round pick. Deontay Johnson's going for a 5th and 6th pick swap. Come on, bro. If someone sends you a 6 for Darius Slayton, Giants, you're going to be happy about it. That's going to be the offer you're blown away with. I don't know who they're trying to lie to here. I don't know who they're trying to put on a front for that, it's going to have to be this grand offer we're blown away by. Give me a break, man. You guys aren't going anywhere. I think that you would take a 6th-round pick for Darius Slayton and you'd be happy about that. Let's just be real. And, yeah, if the Steelers wanted to add a guy like him to help with the depth at the receiver position, I'm all for it. That's fine. Mike Williams, same thing. Seeing Cortland Sutton, his name being thrown out there again. There's a 50-50 chance he could be traded. I don't buy that because he's a main piece in that Broncos offense, and they're 5-3 right now. It would make sense to take a target away from their rookie Bo Nix. So I doubt that's happening. Yeah, I mean, the usual names we've been talking about recently. The new wide receiver big board, Darius Slayton, Mike Williams. It was Christian Kirk, but then he got hurt last week with a broken collarbone. He's going to be out for the season. But there's a few names out there where you're talking about them coming in here, being a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. Maybe right off the bat, they'll just be wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4, depth guy. But after a month or so in the system, maybe a couple weeks in the system, maybe they could elevate a little bit more. We see what Van Jefferson, what Calvin Austin, what they can continue to do. Either way, we probably should. Even though after yesterday's game, and I think I said it on Friday, like I was like, you know what, I'm not stressing about getting another receiver right now. I'd like to see what these guys that we have in-house can do with Russ, and then we obviously got to see what they did yesterday. And yeah, I'm not stressing about getting a guy, but the more I think of it, when you look at it from a depth angle, and now you're seeing a team like the Ravens, all these other teams in the AFC, adding a receiver to their team, we probably should make a move. I don't think it's going to be the Cooper Kupp, DK Metcalf caliber type of move, but adding a Slayton, that's not going to hurt. Adding a Mike Williams, adding one of those type of dudes, not going to be the worst thing. And Adam Thielen. So I guess we should keep a watch out for that. We're on a bye this week. Trade deadline is in pretty much a week. I think, November 5th, right? November 5th. Is it Tuesday, Wednesday next week? I think that's the trade deadline. But all right, that's it for today's show. Deontae Johnson going to the Ravens. Not happy about that. But I don't think it's something that we got to worry about too much. You know what I mean? They can only have so many guys out there for a given play at a time. They got 2 good tight ends. They got some good receivers out there. Derrick Henry. Like, you can only have so many guys out there. You know, it's not the end of the world. I guess they could have a formation with those 3 receivers, Mark Andrews, Derrick Henry, and Lamar Jackson. So there's that. But that means they're taking a guy like Isaiah Likely off the field. It's whatever, dude. We'll see. We'll see how he does. We know Deontay Johnson is a good player, but he's going to have to get up to speed with the Ravens offense, all that type of stuff. He's not the most physical receiver either. So these are other things to take into play. I don't think it puts them over the top. Now, if they got a Cooper Kupp, maybe that's something you're stressing about more, but hey. Deontay Johnson, good player. Would have loved to have him back to the Steelers. I think he would have been good for us for the second half of the season. Be a nice compliment in this room. Obviously, he's familiar with how we do things here. But we weren't going to get him anyway. We weren't getting him. Not happy that the Ravens got him, but I also don't think it's the end of the world. Because the Ravens were going to trade for someone anyway, whether it's a Diontae, probably whether it was a Slayton, a Thielen, who knows. We're the ones that are 6-2. We're the ones that are on top of the AFC North right now. We're the ones with a quarterback that has actually won a Super Bowl, that has legitimate playoff success on his resume, and a Russell Wilson. So, yeah. Let's let this second half of the season play out. Play the Ravens twice, and let the chips fall where they may. Stay chilling, everyone. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Peace.